Hello. In this video, we are going to discuss two questions that were asked in Quiz 1 of Classical Mechanics, which was conducted by H.C. Verma sir in his ongoing course in February 2021. The question states that a particle moves in xy plane. Its radial acceleration is 0. At time t is equal to 0, its radial velocity is v0. d theta by dt is constant, and we have to figure out whether its distance from origin and radial velocity should not change, should keep increasing, should keep decreasing, or should oscillate. In order to make things more interesting, we should also try to figure out if it's increasing, how is it increasing? Is it increasing linearly or parabolically or logarithmically or exponentially? Likewise, for decreasing, how is it decreasing, if it's decreasing at all? Let's say the particle is traveling on this curved trajectory. At any point of time, let's say its distance from origin is r. R cap and theta cap are the radial and transverse unit vectors. This is the condition given in the question, that radial acceleration is 0. To begin with, the only thing that we have is the expression for position vector of the particle. When we differentiate the position vector of the particle with respect to time, we get the expression for velocity vector. And when we differentiate the expression for velocity vector with respect to time, we get the expression for acceleration vector. From where we can see that the expression for radial acceleration is given by this equation. Putting this expression into the given condition that radial acceleration is 0, we get a differential equation. One thing to note in this differential equation is that the double differentiation of the function results into the function itself. The only function that fits this description is the exponential function. The beauty of exponential function is that the rate of change of the function is the function itself. Also, double differentiation of the function also gives us the function itself. As a matter of fact, no matter how many times you differentiate the function, you will always get the function itself. The general form solution of this differential equation is given by this equation, where k1 and k2 are constants. Now that we have the function of distance from origin with respect to time, we can plot the graph and see how the graph changes according to the value of k1 and k2. When you differentiate this expression of r with respect to time, you'll get the expression for speed of the particle. It is given in the question that the speed of the particle at time t is equal to 0 is greater than 0. This means that the value of c, that is d theta by dt, cannot be equal to 0, because if c is equal to 0, then the graph of the speed of the particle aligns with the time axis, which cannot happen, as at t equal to 0, speed is greater than 0. Therefore, graph of the speed of the particle is also an exponential function. When you differentiate the expression of a speed with respect to time, you'll get an expression for acceleration. Since the radial acceleration is 0, therefore this expression of acceleration is only transverse acceleration. Its graph is shown here in yellow color. Answer to both the question becomes apparent right when you realize that the solution of the differential equation is an exponential function. Just by that, you could answer that the distance from origin and velocity of the particle and also the transverse acceleration will keep increasing, and now you know not just if but also how it will continue to increase. I hope you have found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.